Protest action overwhelming the CBD in eThekwini this morning. Service delivery remaining at a standstill there. It's the second week of a strike by members of the South African Municipal Workers Union. They're calling for a salary increase from the eThekwini Municipality. They say that would be in line with counterparts in other municipalities. This means that there's been no collection of rubbish and huge delays in resolving frequent water and electricity issues. Karinda Jagmohan has the latest.
It's been a busy day in Durban today with various protests, perhaps reflecting the state of the city as it is. Early this morning, residents living in the Durban CBD took to the streets in protest. They were led by young people, students wearing EFF regalia, protesting over a lack of electricity for the past 2 weeks. In some cases, some areas, some suburbs in Durban don't have access to water, and water tankers aren't being made available to those communities. In this frustration, residents took to the street burning tires and refuse that's already lying on the street because it hasn't been collected for the past 2 weeks. Take a listen to some of their concerns.
No 2 weeks and okuwe sisinengane zincane ingane azikwazi ukudla isinkwa for 2 weeks. Saphinda futhi inyama zethu emafrijini asenakho ukudla. Asazifanele senze njani? Ikuphi kahle kahle kufanele sikwenze ngoba phela hayi ukuthi asikhokhi siyakhokha la sihlala khona. Yini enza ukuthi sivalele amanzi sivalele ugesi?
Now that protest eventually made its way to the Durban City Hall, where executive members of the EFF in KwaZulu-Natal held a private meeting with the mayor, and they say going forward they will support the strike by Samwu members, but not any illegal part of it. They say they're on the side of those who are desperate for fair employment, and going forward they will organize volunteers to help clean up the city. And as the EFF then left this area, members of MATUSA, the Municipal and Allied Trade Union, came through in protest. They say they differ from the Samwu protest in that these are EPWP workers calling for better job security. So this program was created for job opportunities for eThekwini residents, but it's not a permanent program. These are temporary or contract jobs. So those that are here, mostly women, say they want permanent jobs, as was promised to them in a previous discussion with municipal executives. As they came here, the doors were closed. But take a listen to MATUSA representative.
There were promises by Mayor in the last council meeting, if I'm not mistaken, the year of 2022, that they will be deemed permanent. As the union, we have even an award from CCMA declared that these people must be permanent, must be employed permanent. Unfortunately, the same employer did not consider that award. They decided to file a rescission against the CCMA. Now, when you see these people, I can guarantee tell you, they are here more than 5 years, 10 years to 20 years.
Now, essentially, these various protests culminating on the steps of the Durban City Hall means that the leaders in the municipality are answerable to the state of the city as it is, where there are many strikes or pickets unfolding because of apparent unfair labor practices. These are the allegations by the protesters, and negotiations that need to take place. But until that happens, and as that is still being delayed, the state of the city is one that is crumbling because waste is laying all over, strewn across the city, and we also see that there's electricity disruptions, water tankers aren't going out, residents are becoming increasingly frustrated, temperatures as well physically soaring, and we expect heavy torrential rain later in the week. So it's really becoming an unbearable living environment for the people of Durban, and ultimately questions have been raised to the eThekwini municipality, but they're only pointing to a media briefing that will take place tomorrow morning at about 8:30. So we'll give you an update with regards to that, because the mayor has a lot to answer to. For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I'm Karinda Jagmohan in Durban.